I know I guess what. I'm here to give you guys a movie review. This one's called A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own. So League of Their Own premiered I think 1993 or 1992, which I'm not really so sure. This is basically one of my favorite movies of all time back in the early 90s or early 90s or whatever I want to say. I'm so sorry, burping so much. Excuse me. But anyways, what I'm trying to say here is that, but it was the American Baseball League for girls. I think that's what it's called, or Major League Baseball for girls, or just baseball girls. They wanted to start like a franchise, like like a you know, I don't know how many teams they had back then. I'm assuming they must have got like 6 teams or maybe 8 teams, something like that. And I don't know how long the girls baseball has been going on for. I really don't know. I think it went on from 1944 to 1954, somewhere right around there. I think so because if you look, actually, if you guys search up the ending of the movie on YouTube, you probably know what I'm talking. You probably know what I'm talking about because it shows like 1944 to 1954. So that's like 1944, 1945, 1946, 1947, 1948, 1949, 1950, 1951, 1952, 1953. No, 54. So that's like 9 years. So I would assume so. It's like 9 years. So I'm not really so sure. I think so. I'm not really so sure. So basically, this movie was based on a true story because there really was a girls' baseball team, a girls' baseball league back then. I don't know why they decided not to do another baseball girls league. In today our era time. I don't know why. So they could have just made like a sport, like maybe a softball league and softball league, which they do have it for sports, but they don't have it for professional sports because they really don't have it. Now take that as of this. Now there is a women's basketball team, all women's basketball team. Not gonna lie, all women's basketball team, which is called the WNBA. They don't play a whole lot of games as much as the NBA guys do, which they are still in the playoffs and stuff like that. So yeah, and it would have been very very nice to see a softball league. I know it's just one in college, but I just don't understand how come there's not like a major softball league. I don't understand or something like that. But I don't know why they once decided to end the baseball league for girls. I have no idea why. Maybe they just gave on it, or they may have just lost some funds, for the leagues and stuff like that. Now let's talk about. I forgot the name of the two girls' names. I forgot their names. One girl, she basically got redhead. She's basically like a redhead girl. She likes to be a tomboy. That's basically what she likes to be, and stuff. I think she is also from the movie called Willie, which I think that was a very good movie back then. I really actually love Willie. Willie was definitely one of my favorite movies one all time. I gotta watch Willie again. I gotta watch that. So yeah. And I forgot the name of the other woman. She has like blonde hair. I don't know her name or anything like that. And I know Tom Hanks plays in that movie also as well too, which he plays the coach for the I what are called, snappers or something like that, red snappers or something like that. I don't know. They made up different names to fit for the baseball and stuff like that. So how this all started? It basically all started by this guy. He smokes a cigar. I'm guessing there's much more people that look for scouts and stuff like that. And that's basically what it is. Yeah, her name is Kit. Yeah, Kit, and the redheaded girl. Yeah, her name is Kit. But anyways, I still cannot remember the girl with the blonde head. I still can't remember her name. But it was they ran into this guy. They ran into this guy that he's recruiting girls to be in the baseball league. So that's basically what they're trying to do. And basically they went to this place where they can do the tryouts and stuff like that. And that's basically what they're trying to look for. They're trying to look for some good quality women knows how to play baseball. Now, just to be honest with you, just to be honest, before even this league ever started, these girls was playing baseball. A lot longer than the original the original league of itself. But they didn't really have much of a league back then. Back then, before the original baseball league. I mean, they just they just play for fun or they just play for series and stuff like that. But these girls wanted something that they wanted to do, and they just that they what that's something that they just wanted to do. Now, far as I do know, I think somewhere in 1943 or 1942 or 1944 or 45, somewhere around there, I do believe that's when World War II started or something like that. Because we know that some people went to war, and it was very very sad. It was very very sad. Especially one of the saddest parts in the movie was Betty's husband, and her husband has died. And what I like about what Tom Hanks did, and this girl, I mean Betty, she not just Betty, but all of the other girls, they want to know whose husband has died. And you could tell like all the girls were just like silent, just not saying nothing or anything like that. And you could tell like Tom Hanks was getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the girls and figure out who's the right one that has the telegram in his hands that and say like, yeah, I'm sorry. And it was sad. I'm trying not to cry because I know this movie gets a little emotional for me, but it really does. Um, Basically really what it does. That's just what I wanted to say it. But it was when he got closer to the girl, it was Betty. Betty didn't know what to expect, and she was gone. And you could tell all the tense these girls were just like, I hope it's not me. I hope it's not me. And it's just I don't know. It was so sad for Betty, and it really really was. And I really feel for her. And she lost her husband during the war when she got that telegram, and it's just like like what I love about Tom Hanks trying to do is that he hugged Betty and like let her know that everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine and stuff like that. I'm getting really emotional. I really am. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. It's very very emotional, and I'm trying not to cry because it's like I said, it was emotional. I did cry a little bit in that during that scene. It's just like wow, that is just like the way Tom Hanks handled that whole situation, hugging Betty and allow her to be on this baseball team. She couldn't be on the baseball team anymore because she has to get ready and prepare for his funeral and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like I said, it's sad, and because and during that time, I during that time when what's her name? The girl with the blonde hair, which Tom Hanks and her are basically very good friends. And she was sad also as well too. She was thinking that, oh no, maybe my husband must have died too, and that's what she was thinking. That's what she was thinking. But and she wasn't really actually sure like if her husband really has died. But then her husband her husband came back and and saw where the girls were staying at, like in his house or something like that or something. And because her husband knows that she's been playing for a baseball league for quite some time, and then when she saw her husband, she just ran up to him and just hugged him, kissed him and stuff like that, and she was relieved, and I was happy for her, and you could tell like she got a little worried there for a second, like what happened to your leg? What happened to your leg? And he was trying to explain to her that he got hurt, like there was like a gunshot in his leg or something like that. And just to let you guys know, now this guy, I don't know his name, but he was in the movie. He was in the movie of what's it called, Independence Day. Independence Day, and he was also in the second Independence Day 2 movie also too. And when seeing him come home to his wife and stuff like that, it was very refreshing. And you could tell the woman with the blonde hair, which I still can't remember his name. Never remember her name. I can't remember her name, was husband's name. But anyways, she wants to spend time with her husband. She really wants to. She wants to start a family and stuff. So that's basically what she wanted. And excuse me, that's basically what she wanted. But yeah, I think he was in. Excuse me, I think he was in the army because he was wearing like like the one in the original uniforms that's what what they wear, from back then. I'm assuming he was in the army, which I'm assuming he is. I really don't think he was in the Marines or in the Navy. I don't think he was in the Navy or in the National Guard or anything like that. But I do support a lot of people who has been in the military, especially my father, which is very very heartwarming for me because because my father was in the military and stuff like that. But it's just that one scene just really takes your breath away. That when Betty just heard about the news that her husband just died, and I would not blame I would not blame anything on the girl with the blonde hair because I would have been in that if that was like my wife was in the war or something like that in the war and and I get home and I find out my wife is dead in the war, then yeah, I mean because I don't think they never really let any women to compete not compete never let any woman to be in the military because they just think they're not capable enough to doing it or something like that. That's just all I'm just saying. So yeah, I mean definitely this is basically a very good movie, especially what it really is. And one other person I really did not like. This is my own opinion. This is my own opinion. She's okay, but she's not really my favorite person in the movie. I think she really did a really good job in this movie. Basically, she does have, but basically she is very well spoken. Loves to defend for her team and stuff like that. That's Rosie O'Donnell. I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. She doesn't take no slack from anybody. She just the type of character that you basically know and basically know that loves to speak her mind. There's just something. I'm not going to go into politics about her, but she just a kind of person I just didn't care for. But I mean, it was okay. I'm not saying I hate her or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I just like what she did in the movies. But like I said before, she's not one of my favorite actors because of political views, and I know we have our own opinions about it. But like I said before, I try not to bring this in in this video, talk to you guys about the politics and stuff like that because I don't feel comfortable doing that. I just don't feel comfortable talking about politics or drama or whatever it is that's just all I'm just saying. So yeah, hope you guys do understand. Especially the ending scene of this movie, it was really really sad. And when you start hearing the sounds of the movie, the feels really gets to you. It made it sound like it was so sad. It really was. And these girls were waiting for the moment for their day to be inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame. And it was basically really refreshing for those girls. And they're looking at the photos like from back then, and stuff like that. And it really was. And my favorite part of the movie was when Kit met her sister. Her and Kit met each other and stuff. And so yeah, I think once they get into the Hall of Fame, I think they supposed to have like a ring or something like that. I think they supposed to like get like a ring. I think so. I'm not really so sure. I'm pretty sure that's what Major League Baseball really does. So it's kind of like one independent, like one independent, you basically get a ring. It just shows that you were in the Hall of Fame, and just like NASCAR and NFL and other those and stuff like that. I don't know when they got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think it was 1992 or 1993, somewhere around there at least, which I'm not really so sure. Now I don't know where is the museum or basis the Baseball Hall of Fame is at. I don't know because I really don't know. I really want to go there someday and pay my respects to the people who has done really such a great job for baseball and stuff like that. Because I mean baseball was a really big deal back then. It really was. I'm not so sure, but the NFL football was a big deal back then. I'm not really so sure because I don't know when the NFL really started. I think NFL started like in 1800s. I think I'm not really so sure, so I really don't know. So yeah. But anyways, I definitely do like this movie. I definitely do think it's one of the greatest movies of all time. It's basically one of my most favorites, especially Tom Hanks, and also Rosie O'Donnell. Like I said, I don't always agree with Rosie O'Donnell, but I did like her in this movie. Though I did like her in this movie. She definitely was a very good character that really is just well unspoken and saying her piece of her mind, basically what she feels about the other girls and the coach and stuff like that. She's never always afraid to speak her mind. But if I had to get a rating for this movie, I would give this rating a 10 out of 10. Definitely a very good movie. One of the best movies I've ever seen in such a long time. I love the character development in each and every character. This was just a masterpiece. It was a very perfect, good video. I mean, well done, Rosie O'Donnell. Well done, Tom Hanks. And also, I also forgot to mention Madonna. She was in this movie also as well, too. And I think Madonna's is the blonde hair girl. I think she is. I'm not really sure. So I really don't know how old she was really back then. So I was assuming she's probably around about 60 or 50 years old. I don't know. So I don't know. That's just all I'm saying. But yeah. Also, before I go ahead, before I go ahead with this video, I just want to. This is not a sponsored video. This is not. But I did try a Mountain Dew Major Melon. This is good. I already tried some of it. It's really good. You can taste it. You can taste it. It tastes like bubble gum. That's what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like. It's really good. It's really good. I think you guys should go and get this because it came like with a 6-pack. I wish it came out with some not sand. I mean soda cans. I wish they did, but now it's just we just already got this. But yeah, I figured I want to show this off. Like I said, it's not a sponsor. I just it's just something I love. But maybe one of my future videos, something that I will show you guys what kind of food I like to eat and stuff like that. So man, I just because I'm very passionate about that, and I really do. I love food, and I just love to eat. But yeah, if you guys never tried this, go ahead and try it. Go ahead, buy it. If you guys know where the can sodas are at, just let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to know. And please let me know in the comments down below. What you guys think about this movie? Like I said, please respect in the comments down below. And so yeah, and tell me if you guys know any news about any Nintendo Switch Pro or anything like that, or any other than that, or something, or whatever it maybe is. But yeah, give me a shout out in the comments down below. If you guys want to see a movie review, please let me know. If there's an anime review, the anime you want me to review or do live reactions, please let me know. And so I'll try my very, very best to do whatever I can. But like I said before, just be respectful in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit a like on the video. Please give it a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also well too, so you guys can get my future updates also well too. So anyways, this is UnknownX. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless. And remember, Jesus loves you. And I love you guys. Please be safe. And remember, stay blessed. And I hope you guys have a very good weekend. I hope you guys have a very good weekend. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care.